All right, let's go to Dan in Pennsylvania. Dan are you a realtor? Dan?
Yes.
Yes. And so
Yes,
you're a member of the National Association of Realtors?
Yep, a member of the National Association and the State Association and the local association. You have to be a member of all three.
Oh, you do? Wow.
Yes.
Do you have to pay dues to all three, or is it just one?
You have to pay dues. You have to pay dues to all three, and the reason why
heck
is monumental kind of change in the code of ethics is because in order to have for a realtor to have the reason why you're becoming a realtor affiliated with them is because they own the MLSs that have access to all the data in order to market the properties and to go find the property.
The National Association of Realtors owns that?
Well, the local ones do, and the local ones are part of the state ones, which are part of the national ones. So in de facto, in order for us to join to be a part of the MLS and get the access, we have to join the local, state, and national association. So it's you have no other access means to accessing those MLSs unless you do join. And so then, the question about how's everyone going to get, the nervousness about this is because
this being, if I could explain for those who may not have been around about half an hour ago, this being the fact that the National Association of Realtors is going to punish, fine, and maybe even remove all realtors who commit hate speech, right? Either written or spoken, whatever they just deem as hate speech, they could be thrown out of the association. So.
Right, and NAR is a very liberal organization, and they came out initially when they announced this and said basically this is not the intent is not to round everybody up. The intent is just to kind of get the few, and but it was clearly it's up to anyone can file a complaint. So anyone in the public, any other realtors, and that's the key is that. Of complying, why you're going to be forced to comply and really be censored is because in our state there's 100,000 realtors, and so of that, every one of them is my competitor. So I could be friends on, say, Facebook, and just post something funny or something conservative in nature, and be a friend of a competitor, but that competitor would turn me in.
Right.
And could do so anonymously.
Wow.
And then an investigation ensues, and then that investigation is public. So it's you're tagged, and then they also have an alliance with the state's real estate commissions. So if you're tagged with an NAR ethics, that's going to go then to your state licensing board to review then.
So,
in fact, the state licensing boards now are all encouraging people now on their websites to turn people in regarding to file complaints regarding any kind of, and I put in quotes, discrimination.
Amazing. So this is pretty chilling for all realtors, right? Especially any conservative realtor. If this is a very liberal group, they're going to be looking out much more for conservative speech or support for Trump, which is going to be deemed racist and hateful. And then you might be thrown completely out of the organization, right?
That's the threat, and not just thrown out, but even financially, because they can fine you. The association can actually fine you. And if they kick you out of the association,
then you have no access to the MLS.
Over.
Yeah, that's
right. Your career's over.
Amazing. That's outrageous.
I think it was a warning flag when they said,
Dan.
We're not trying to round people up. If you have to say that.
Yeah, then. That's a warning flag right there. And will this be the only organization to do something like this?
No.
Absolutely not. This is just the beginning.